Rose, psychic investigator. I'm Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator.
Okay, guys, so now I'm going to move on to the question of what I have a list here, okay? So it's not necessarily like a one linear list of questions, but I have a question about what's happening in the US in the political arena in April. Then I have a question about what's happening in terms of the Trump administration in April and investigations into Trump administration. But first, let's look at what's happening in the country, the political sphere, okay, of the US, okay? Okay, so in other words, what we talk about in this channel. Oh, Muller, interesting informations. Interesting informations. Interesting informations. Okay. So guys, it seems like, and I feel bad because this kind of repeats itself so much, okay? But it suggests the same thing, that the stuff about this financial thing is gonna come out, okay? Then this is, guys, what is this is disappoint. They're moving on from a disappointment, okay, or dealing with disappointment. This is talk conversation, or people are talking about something, okay? It's a buzz, or what people are talking about. This is Mueller. People are disappointed. They're talking about Mueller. This is interesting. Now we have meetings, okay? Meetings and connections. And this is matrimonio, means wedding, but also connections, something upsetting. So there is news about some sort of shady connections here, okay, and meetings connected or described in the Mueller report. Okay, and then we have, this is interesting because this card is a card of castles in the air. In a way, guys, you feel like that's what Trump does, right? He says, no, but look at that. Look at, he's always pointing to different possibilities. He's always distracting with basically new toys for the public, okay? So that people are not looking at the real truth. And this is something cutting now. Cutting could be something sudden. It could be removal or operation. Or this is a person who gave guys. Comes up so much. So removal of something sudden related to a donor, and this is a collaboration. Okay, now this is significant because, guys, this card and this card, disagreement, union, collaboration. Now this card and this card, somebody's stalking, and they could be collaborating. So it's possible that there is information here about someone who has donated money to Trump or is connected to Trump somehow. Okay. And now this card is a card of something hidden, private life, privately, okay? And this is a great card for us because this is that means lies. Upside, when this card is upside down, it means lies are revealed. So this is an interesting here because we have the castles in the air, but ultimately the lies are revealed for what they are. And this is dispiacere, something upsetting, right? So upsetting because the lies are revealed about what? This is the foreign power, okay? So this is significant. Now, this, guys, usually has to do with some sort of legal issue, legal battle, or discussion, something about heated this kind of conversation or discourse. Okay, and this is long-term problems. It's also obstruction. Okay, okay, and this is again meetings. This weird. Okay, meetings, and then a person. We don't know who this person is. It was about the US. And this is business deals. Okay. So the money from business deals. And this is something, contrarietà dispiacere, is something very upsetting, okay, about the foreign power. Okay. So again, what looks like it could be the most significant thing about April is this revelation um, that guys, this could, if you think about it, this could also be if you think, it's not that this is sanctions alone, but in general, right? It's like this is what is this long-term blockage, right? And in some ways, you can translate that into sanctions. And if you look at it, guys, oh my God, I'm like, so interesting. So this is called people talking conversations about what this removal, right? This card is like this removing. What is it removing? Removing something long-term problems, in other words, blockages. So it could very well be that this is a conversation, this is a deal that has to do with a conversation about removing blockages from the foreign power, right? Which is the essence of the theory of the Russian, why they wanted Trump to win ultimately, okay? And this is again hidden stuff, and the truth is revealed about the conversations about removing Russian sanctions and the negotiations and the payments that went around it, okay? So interesting information. So this is the main thing. Now it's interesting, guys, because this is the thing about cards. Sometimes they don't. I mean, I asked one thing and they say another. I don't think, honestly, this is related to the question I asked, which is what is going to dominate, So it looks like we're just going to follow. I feel like, guys, this is helpful actually with this. So are you saying, pendulum, do the cards say that the information about the payments and conversations related to the removal of Russian sanctions is going to be revealed in April? Is this true? Yes. Do the cards suggest that payments and conversations related to removing Russian sanctions will come out? Yes. Okay. Is there receipts for that? Is there receipts for some sort of payment for removal of sanctions? Yes. Is somebody collaborating, as the card suggested? Yes. Is there documents that to corroborate that? Is there documents that show that Trump was somehow involved in or paid to remove Russian sanctions? Yes. Is this going to come out? Yes. Is this going to come out in the press? Yes. Is this going to come out through the House investigations? In other words, will the House show that also? Yes. Is Elijah Cummings involved in showing that evidence? Because I see Elijah Cummings, guys, right away. Okay. So does this come from VEB Bank? Yes. And also, guys, I feel like the Treasury information almost. Okay, so yeah, there's conversation. I feel like they have, you know what I feel like, guys? I see this, there's possibility, and I remember a while back, I had seen this a long time ago, that there's all these conversations, and these conversations were recorded. And I feel like if this guy indeed go to the V Bank guy, Gorkov, went to the the Trump Tower and talked about it, I think it very well could have been recorded, because I feel like this guy is probably under surveillance because he's a high-ranking Russian person anyway. So you know what I mean? So I think it was possible that this investigation was already going on when they caught this. Okay. So interesting informação. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting information. Wow. Okay. So interesting. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So then, guys, it's interesting. So okay. So what happens now? I understand it. Okay. So this is it's gonna come out and it's gonna affect the politics. Okay. So what's happening with the Trump administration in April? Trump's presidency and his administration in April. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. Guys, okay, interesting informations. Very interesting informations. Very interesting informations. This is interesting informations. Very interesting. So, guys, it does show the card that says somebody may be leaving. Yeah. Don't, President, don't go. Okay, so okay, okay, interesting for my house. Okay, all right, so I'm like, whoa, really? How's it true, huh? Okay, so this is the White House upside down, really. It's crazy over there, huh? This is the invitation or the bribery. This is waiting. This to me, guys, always to me signifies Russia, okay? This is resources also. False person, okay? Then we have the trap upside down. Trap, in other words, some sort of prison because of the deal. So the White House in disarray because of the bribe. It was waiting for the Russians under false pretenses. So they are trapped because of that, and this deal cannot be denied, can't be denied. So that's it. Okay. All right. So then we have here. This is, guys, resources, okay, general. This is a woman in front of land. Okay, this could be very well be resources, okay? And this is, now it's important. When this card comes up for Lenormand, it's telling us this is the most important thing you should look at. This is key, literally, okay? What is key? This is the person, the man who comes and puts money on the table. And then vision. So if you think about what is the vision is like the ultimate goal, right? So it's saying, well, maybe you should let Crimea go, let the Russian sanctions fall to the down the wayside or whatever, right? So then we have, now this is, look, this is remember the card of somebody leaving, right? This is the Constanza, and Constanza is the it means constance. Inconstanza means like to not stay, okay? So then we have the children. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. This is where, for whatever reason, the whole thing. And when I just did the other reading just now, okay, about the VB Bank, I got this flash. I feel like it's something important that Jared is, in the sense, the money manager for Trump, right? And that the money may have gone to him or directed to him first. And that Jared and Trump, I mean, we know it's the same family, but it's almost as if they were the same person in terms of a business entity, okay? So I feel like the involvement of the Kushner and Trump, not just Jared, but also Charles Kushner and the Kushner companies, is bigger than we think. That's my sense here. Okay, then we have Wheel of Fortune. We have opportunity for the false person to work. Now, this is like I was telling you before, guys. This is whatever comes out in April is very important. It's important in relation upside down. So this is very important in relation. And then look, the children again. Look again upside down. So I feel like there is something here where either somebody, one of Trump's children, is involved in this deal, okay, and this affects the administration because this, like I said, it's waiting. There's some sort of further proof here, I understand, okay, that they are involved, the children and or the Trump family, they're involved in you know in getting, changing the, because you have to change the opportunity to change the whole platform of the US foreign policy because of this money, okay? So let me confirm it with, I don't know. Yeah, very strange, right? Very crazy. Okay, so what is, okay, are Trump's children, oh, sorry, very loud. Okay, so are Trump's children involved in this stuff that's going to affect the Trump administration in April? Is this related to payments to Trump and or the Trump family for quid pro quo and changing the platform? Yes, okay. Guys, I see is Jared involved in this? Yes. Is this related to changing the foreign policy of the U.S. in exchange for a payment from Russia? Yes. Oh, guys, and oh my God, you know what it is? Oh my God, you know what it is? I get it now. I see this document. It's a finance. I don't know if it's called a promissory. I don't know if it's a promissory, but it's like basically some sort of document from usually it's some sort of financial institution that says yes, we are committing to lending you X amount of money as long as the conditions are met. I don't think it necessarily describes the conditions, but I think it may have either Jared's signature or somebody who is a representative. There's something here where some member of the Trump family agrees to it. In other words, legally, like, writes something like that. Yes, some sort of contract, okay? And Jared is involved in it. So it's like further proof that the family received money to make things good for Russia. Okay, the Russia paid them or promised. This is the thing about the waiting. They promised to pay something. Okay, so interesting information. Wow. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I feel like Jared is really going to be in a tough one. Hopefully, right? I mean, we haven't seen it yet. Oh my God. Guys, you know what? I'm seeing Jared, and I'm like, okay, as what I see, this is very serious for Trump, but this is what comes up next to me is that I feel like this stuff is the SDNY, is the Southern District of New York, or the New York State somehow involved. Okay, just put this. Is the Southern District of New York involved in this somehow? Is there some sort of investigation ongoing that's going to be revealed? Okay, yes. Is the Southern District of New York involved in prosecuting this? Yes. And I'm getting yes because the finances of the Kushners are located in New York. Oh, interesting, huh? Very smart. So interesting. Oh yeah. So okay. So is this okay? Is this investigate? Is something about this investigation of the Southern District of New York going to become public in April? Looks like it. Okay. So let's look at it. Let's look at the activities of the Southern District of New York, whatever becomes public about the investigations into Trump and or the Trump family or administration in the Southern District of New York. So the role of the Southern District of New York in this investigations in April. Okay, so I don't have that many cards left. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, I think so. Okay, now this just quickly here. So we have this is interesting because it's a card of the battle and somebody not giving up no matter what, going to any lengths to continue. Then we have here the heart. So it's almost as if they are this card usually, guys, I mean means something you really care about, but somehow I feel like it connects to the idea of the heart of the investigation. Okay, and then the fortune. Okay, so Trump's family, something okay, let me just fortune change a big now when this card comes up here, this card of change, it means big change because back in the day in the 19th century, change was very significant. And this is thoughts, worries, okay? And what is it? This is again, guys, this is what is it? This is the man who found money and the discovery of shady money. So again, they are not giving up. They're going to the heart of the matter, which is the fortune, and creating a change that people are worried about, which is the big change because it comes out of the revelation of finances of Trump. This is a card of right somebody trapped, and this is showing the result of somebody being like somebody's compromised. Okay, then we have here an ending. Okay, this compromise could create an ending. And this guy is a person who he's either sick or there's nothing he can do about it, but also could be the women's stuff. Okay, and then again, a woman here. And then now we have this card, because as you know, I don't like to just rely on people cards. Okay, this is a card of something in private. Okay, in other words, confidential. And then we have here something, this is gossip. So negative gossip, okay, in other words, could be disinformation, and disgrazia. Okay, so this, whatever comes out of this, guys, is total. This is the worst card. Okay, so the building, a building. Yeah, you see, so the discovery of the money means disgrace for Trump because it shows that he's part of the, he's an enemy. So again, this idea, the Southern District, yes, very much could be looking at this, but whatever comes out here is the disgrace, means the very end of Trump. I think. Now, this is the man holding the world. This is the beginning of the plan, okay? It could also mean something, looking at something form. And then we have here secret, right? So hard or important secret, the heart creates the final, the ending because of the secret. So this secret is powerful. This is the White House. And this is, again, the person receiving a gift. So it's this money that would be the quid pro quo money and the person angry. And this is also part of enemy, okay? And again, the enemy. The enemy, now this card, guys, is the enemy not in our environment. So this would not be Trump. This would most likely be the foreign power that is the enemy, okay? So in other words, this shows a connection with the enemy. This is the key to solving this secret. So is this information that's going to come out going to finally, is my name Rosara Hakabisander? No, is my name, sorry. Is my name Rosa Hosagator? Okay, yes, so yeah, Rosa. Okay, so then next, okay, so is this information that's going to come out provide the final nail in the coffin for Trump? Okay, yes, Southern District. Is there going to be any indictments into Trump and or the Trump family in April in the Southern District of New York? Yes. Is it going to be Eric Trump? No. Ivanka? No. Don Jr. Maybe, yeah. Jared? Yeah. Trump org? Yes. So this is it, guys. I feel like they have more, and I have a sense. I'm getting this image of, I don't know if it's Jared or Don Jr. Like Don Jr. is shocked that they have this information, they found it, or they have it somehow. Okay. So, and I feel like it's something. You know what I feel like? Also, I get the sense of Jared did not pay taxes on. It's like they're gonna say, so they did with Al Capone. They said, "Oh, you have all this, like, billions of dollars. We did not put. Did not say you received it and you didn't pay taxes on it. So let's look into it." Yeah. Interesting, huh? Yeah, interesting with my house. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so overall investigations. Now it's just Southern District. Now let's say other investigations into Trump administration in April. Oh, so yeah, it looks like there will definitely be more indictments, also more likely to be indictments, okay. And the quid pro quo money again showing up. Enemy within. Yeah, look, again, quid pro quo and the fake friend. Okay, so then we have here change, chaos. Okay, chaos. Then we have a long time, or this is, guys, could be, if you think of Trump as an anchor, it could be the chaos, the deal to create chaos. Okay, and this is the court. Then we have the military. It could be our military. It could also be the foreign military, and or the military. In other words, law enforcement is looking at who is who among the Americans is the enemy. In other words, who's working for the other side. Then we have here. This is restlessness or behind the scenes. Okay, this is again snake, which goes well with the other one that I just showed, and court. And then we have this guy again, like the card of sex, and this is extra. What is it? This is like date trips, and this is the quid pro quo. Okay, so So this could, okay, I just want to see. So yeah, so this is the anchor is the snake, okay, and then this is like the court. It's interesting twice. So the deal here, right? This is a cooperation with the court, and oh, here this is like yeah. So they're looking at trips or kind of unusual connections or unusual trips, and then the quid pro quo here with the enemy and the fake friend. So a person, it's kind, it's the thing of the spy, right? It's a person who serves in the enemy, gets money to act as if they were friendly, but they are not. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like all this uncovering of facades. And then we have this is a breakthrough, which is good, right? And this is a man here who gets a letter. Now, this could be, I have a feeling, guys, it could be connected to Trump, his family, okay? And this is Putin or the Russians, another letter, documents, and or, right? What is this? The quid pro quo and the fake friend. So it would suggest that the investigations are getting closer to determining the money that comes from Putin and goes to Trump. And it shows the what was discussed or what was exchanged. Okay, so interesting information. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop this one and then upload it.